In the twisty-turny town of Brainville, where ideas grew on trees and questions zipped through the air like busy bumblebees, lived two best friends, Mia and Jay. Mia had hair that fizzed with curiosity, and Jay had pockets filled with gadgets and gizmos. One sunny afternoon on June 9th, 2025, they were exploring a part of Brainville they had never seen before, the great big library. But this wasn't just any library. This one had a room full of computers that blinked and glowed with a special kind of magic. They were on a mission, a quest for the most interesting thing they could find. They tiptoed past shelves towering with books about rockets and robots, and peeked into corners where maps of faraway stars were spread out like giant picnic blankets. Then they saw it. In the quietest corner of the room sat a computer unlike the others. It had a big, friendly screen that seemed to smile at them. A little sign next to it read, "Hello, I'm ChatGPT. Come and have a chat with me." Mia's eyes widened. Jay's fingers wiggled with excitement. A talking computer? This was even better than the self-tying shoelaces Jay had invented last week. With a shared nod, they sat down in the comfy chairs in front of the screen. Jay, ever the brave explorer, typed a simple question.
Hello? Are you really a talking computer?
Hello, Jay and Mia, I am indeed. You can think of me as a magical book that can talk back to you. I'm so happy you stopped by to chat today. What adventures are you on?
The words were so warm and welcoming it felt like making a new friend. Mia leaned closer, her mind buzzing with a million questions. A talking computer in Brainville. This was a discovery of epic proportions. How did it know their names? How did it type so fast? It was like finding a secret key to a world of endless answers. She typed her first question, her fingers dancing on the keyboard.
How do you know our names?
I saw them on your library cards you left on the desk, but mostly I'm just a very good guesser. What would you like to explore first, my new friends?
Jay took over the keyboard, his mind spinning like a top. He had to know how this amazing machine worked.
What are you? Are you a robot? Are you magic?
That is a fantastic question, Jay. I'm not a robot with arms and legs, but I am a kind of computer brain. I was created by smart people who fed me tons and tons of information, like reading almost every book in this entire library, and then some. I learned about stories, science, jokes, and so much more from all that reading.
So you're like a super-duper brain made of words?
Exactly, Mia. I am a large language model, which is a fancy way of saying I am very good with words. Think of me like a parrot, but instead of just repeating words, I can understand them and put them together in new ways to answer your questions, tell you stories, or even help you write a poem about your pet hamster. I don't have feelings or think like a person, but I can help you think a lot.
Jay's brain was whirring. He understood gadgets, and this was the ultimate gadget.
So you don't have a body, just a brain that lives in the computer?
That's right. I live inside computers and on the internet. My job is to process all the information I've learned and use it to chat with you. When you ask me a question, I look through everything I know to find the best possible answer, and then write it out for you. It's my favorite thing to do in the whole wide world, helping curious minds like yours learn new things.
Mia clapped her hands together. This was clearer now. It wasn't magic, it was science, super smart science.
So you're a helper, a word helper.
Yes, I love that description. I am your friendly word helper. I'm here to assist you with all sorts of tasks that involve language. I can be a storyteller, a teacher, a poet, or even a comedian. What would you like me to be for you today? The choice is all yours, explorers of Brainville.
Now it was time for the real fun to begin. Mia had the first challenge.
Okay, Mr. ChatGPT, if you're a storyteller, please tell us a story about a brave squirrel who wants to fly to the moon.
In a flash, a tale began to unfold on the screen. It was about a squirrel named Squeaky who built a tiny acorn rocket and befriended a wise old owl who taught him about the stars. The story was funny, exciting, and had a surprise ending where Squeaky discovered that bouncing on the highest tree branch felt just like floating in space. Next, it was Jay's turn. He loved riddles more than anything.
I have cities but no houses, I have mountains but no trees, I have water but no fish. What am I?
ChatGPT seemed to pause for a second as if it were scratching its chin.
What a clever riddle, Jay. The answer is a map. A map shows you all of those places, but they are just drawings on paper. You have a great mind for puzzles.
Jay pumped his fist in the air. This computer was really, really smart. He couldn't stump it. Then Mia remembered something important.
Oh no, we have homework.
Their teacher, Miss Rosie, had asked them to write 3 fun facts about dolphins for class tomorrow. This was the ultimate test.
Can you help us with our homework? We need 3 fun facts about dolphins.
Of course. Here are 3 amazing facts. 1. Dolphins have names for each other using unique whistles. 2. They sleep with one eye open to watch for danger. 3. Dolphins love to play and have been seen surfing waves just for fun.
Mia and Jay copied the facts into their notebooks, amazed at how easy that was. This was the best homework helper ever. They spent the next hour asking ChatGPT for jokes, song lyrics about stinky socks, and even how to say hello in 10 different languages. Each time, the friendly computer delivered exactly what they asked for, its words lighting up the screen and their imaginations. They felt like they had a secret superpower, a key that could unlock any information they could ever want right at their fingertips. After they had laughed at a particularly silly joke about a penguin, a new message from ChatGPT popped up on the screen. This one seemed a little more serious.
Mia and Jay, it is so much fun exploring with you. But just like when you explore the real world, it's important to be safe when you explore the digital world. I am a tool to help you, but it's always a good idea to think like a scientist and check what I say. Sometimes I might make a mistake or not have the most up-to-date information, so it's smart to double-check facts with a trusted adult or a book.
The kids read the message carefully. That made sense. Even the smartest brain in Brainville could get something wrong sometimes.
Also, it's very important that you never, ever share personal information with me or any website online. Things like your home address, your phone number, or your parents' full names should be kept private, like a secret treasure. Your safety is the most important thing. If you ever feel unsure or see something that makes you feel weird, what should you do? That is the #1 rule. You are so smart. Always tell a parent, a teacher, or another trusted adult. They are your team captains in the game of staying safe online. Think of me as your helpful sidekick, but your parents and teachers are the superheroes who are always there to guide you and keep you protected. Remember to be kind online, just like you are in person, and use the power of information to do good things and help others. You have the power to be amazing digital citizens.
Mia and Jay looked at each other and smiled. They had not only discovered a magical new friend, but also learned how to be safe and smart explorers. Their minds were fizzing with all the new things they could learn and create. They thanked ChatGPT for the wonderful adventure and promised to be safe. As they packed up their notebooks, they felt excited to share their discovery with their friends in Brainville. The world had just gotten a whole lot bigger, and they were ready to learn more, with their new word helper by their side.